You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Will Lutz, well, he used to do this for the Saints. Now sending it away to them as we're off in New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball. With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To the air, Lance. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They go play action on first. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing his Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They motion the tight end over. Looking to throw Lance. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it deep downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Daniel Carlson set the kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Rattler to the air now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got time here. He's got Shaheed. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's brought in by Jennings. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Simple dive up the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
They've got a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10 now. He lets one fly deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Lance. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He's going to try to drop it in deep. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. Now Rattler. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He breaks a tackle. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up second and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Running for it again, and he's in for the touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Extra point try now from Lutz. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Titans will get set to take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing off the play fake here. Brought in by Ayuk. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Blown back gets the handoff. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Rattler setting to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! Take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Lance now. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw, it's Lance. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. To the air, Lance. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down carry for Algier. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints facing a 3rd and 6. Throwing his Lance. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards, 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Rattler back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Here's Rattler. Into the hands of Okonkwo. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Rattler to the air now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. He really needs some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 44 yards on his 1st kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Clock reads 24 seconds now.
Here we go again. You ready?
Keep the back walking.
Money talks, what the is he saying? Huh? You can ask his, then ask his who's the man. Bro, them get the stepping like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah, let's go, get some money, they playing. Popped up out this Cybertruck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. To these weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I underneath. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I 6 feet deep. Let's go, 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 let's go.
I picked up, let's go. She had too much fun. I think she got too motor in the trunk. Out the roof. Got a. I think she lost one shoe. Gang the truth. I told her, oh my F's, you got the juice. I pulled up at her friend's house and kicked her out the coop. Gave it the boot. Bye bye. Yeah, she. Untamed gorilla that was born in the zoo. That's why you so rude. Who the is you? That been this way since school. Spent the whole million on one set, it's ocean blue. That's why you so up, cause I pay my dues.
Let's go, 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 let's go.
I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flop to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said loser, loser, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my. I call her Stewart. She the lowest. She so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. Oh, a heck of... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down. Now 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Rattler. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Trying to move the pocket there. Out to the right on the bootleg, but nothing develops. And he's forced to just throw this one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Rattler wants to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 3rd down. You look at the Saints defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow. That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. He'll buy some time right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. So nothing doing there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. This defense for the Saints, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal. So they're not just hoping for a repeat here. They're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
To the air is Rattler. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. To throw, it's Lance. Christian Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, you get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Rattler. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's second down at 7. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Rattler working out of the gun. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it here. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And Watson has it right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Here's Lance. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
That's going to be taken in by Downs. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Here's Lance to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
And they've stopped them on the first two downs. Obviously, this is an important play coming up here. I think it's more so for the guys on defense, because if they stop them here, I think they've set the tone for the entire game, how difficult it's going to be to score on them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Saints open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Throwing is Rattler. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. From the shotgun, Rattler. He's got Ayuk once again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
They'll look to throw again. It's caught inside the 25. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now Lance. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. To the right side, complete to Miller. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now 2nd and 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Algier will try to pick it up. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. So first down, and they'll stick with Algier. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Daniel Carlson set to kick
The
off.
Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
He'll get this into the hands of Aiyuk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, and what they have to be careful of is getting glued to the...
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Rattler. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Titans are able to at least get one score back. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. starting the drive with Algier. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Lance. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. 10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And Lance now to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Downs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On play action, Rattler. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And this is caught, Jennings. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 36.
First down, Tennessee.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air is Rattler. Looking deep for Jennings. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on.